This is completely random. Um, yeah, we out here. I have no reason for going live at the present moment. I'm just saying what's up to the people, stuff like that. It was either pretty much record a video or just go live and say what's up to people, man. So I figure I go live and say what's good. So we out here. It is 10 o'clock at night on a whole Thursday. Normally, I'd be a cipher, but cipher's on hiatus for the present moment. So I'm kind of like chilling. You know what I'm saying? So I know what to do with my time. And I don't know, man. Maybe we could like do this tweeter upgrade on the base cab and see what that do. Maybe. I don't know. For the 5 people that are still here, hit like for you, boy. I appreciate it. If you would, thank you so much. And basically, I'm chilling. Um, Good. I don't really have anything. I have anything to say. I'm just kind of like kicking it right now, just running random ideas past whoever's watching. And it was pretty much watch One Piece or come and talk to y'all for a little bit. And I figured, you know what I'm saying? I like talking to y'all, so say what's up to everybody. So this is where I'm at, man. Um, yeah. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I might actually go ahead and install the tweeter in the cabinet in the studio cabinet, and then see what the sound is before and after, so y'all can have an idea as to what would happen if you were to install a new tweeter or aftermarket tweeter in your own cabinet and stuff like that. So I feel like that could possibly be a thing. And I bought a surplus of them because I tend to blow through them because of my playing. And why not? You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Let's see. Proper Skank. What's happening? Teapot. Yo. Philip. Yo. What's happening? Time to go to bed. Ah. It's 10:21. Probably should. But I'm not remotely sleeping, so I'm not going to go to sleep right now. Uh, Call me Billy. Hi. I was 100% sold on the Glare P bass after watching your reviews. I played I play music sorry, for over 20 years. It never occurred to me to swag the bass. You swung me hardcore, and it's amazing. Thank you, man. You're welcome. That's to Walrus Well. You're welcome, man. Bully. Okay, cool. Do it. For sure. Bully tipsy. I'm not, at least not yet. Taking a voot. What's up, Bully? What's happening? What's going down? Uh, the big dog. Lifelong fan. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. What's going on, Colin? Um, am sipping. In case y'all want to know what I do sip when I do sip, usually it is. This is not a paid promotion. However, if you would like to sponsor me, go ahead. I do Blackheart. I used to do Sailor Jerry rum. That's my poison of choice. But been chilling. So, you know what I'm saying? This is where we at. Oh, it's blue. It ain't blue like this though. Oh, okay, I can dig that. All right. What up, Al? Al. Terry Walters. What's happening, folk? Appreciate it. That's Cuzzo right there. It's cousin. Yeah, for sure. Chilling, chilling, chilling. I see Houston. For sure, for sure, for sure. And my daughter loves that. I can dig it. Cool, man. All right. Um, so my room is extremely junky, but I will try to transport y'all over to the cab, and then we can do a little surgery on my base cabinet and see what it sounds like before and after doing a little small change to the cabinet. So if y'all bear with me, we can go ahead and get that worked out. And let's go ahead and attempt this thing. Let's see, where's the cord? It's over there. Vacuum cleaner. Got my tweeter over there. Let me get a screwdriver. That's good. What else do I need? Pretty sure everything else is gonna be straight. Then okay, so I have 9% battery. It is not charging. It's charging now. Okay. So let me go ahead and transfer y'all over. I should have probably started over here with that. But, you know, there's no time like the present to get something started. That's good. So this is where we are. So I'm going to move this over. This is the power cord. It's telling me it's about to die in probably like 5 or 6 minutes or so. And let's move you over here if I can. Seem to have not liked that. Okay. And get the old shoes out the way. Got the here we go. Let's go. And God said, let there be light. We're good there. Vacuum cleaner out of the way. I do have some content coming on my other channel about this bad boy for car audio. So y'all check out Everyday Bully if y'all want to hear some different type of content that's gonna be coming out next week or so. Got my massive sticker, foreshadowing. So yeah, so that's there. Plug you in so you can be charging. You are charging, great. Get these out the way. The screwdriver. Take my pedals, move them. For this particular video, anything that I do as far as audio goes is going to be out of the Trace Elliott Elf. So I don't know how y'all feel about that, but it's a really good standard cab, and it's a standard head. It's actually, this one right here is extremely small, really portable. 200 watts into 4 ohms, probably like 125 into 8 ohms. But I'm in this small setting, so 100 watts is really all I need. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So while I'm moving to this little piece and actually do this, because I was gonna do this anyway, just not on camera. I went to Amazon and they had a special and stuff. So I picked up a few tweeters that I'm gonna show y'all for like $42. It was like 4 1-inch tweeters and stuff, and it was for $40, and that was far cheaper than spending $15 for one tweeter, especially when a cat plays like me and I do a lot of slapping and I could possibly blow it. So I'm gonna try to conserve all these different tweeters. They're all the same, but so it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. I got for like $43 or so. So I'm gonna try to mess with the back of it, get the attenuator switch right, turn it to off, or maybe -24, maybe -12, so it doesn't like go too hard on the attenuator switch or go too hard on the actual tweeter as far as hi-fi sound goes. And I conserve it because I bought 4, but hell, I don't want to blow through them if I don't have to. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do. I really don't play that loud, so I'm not really sure how they all blow out, but you know, c'est la vie. So let me go ahead and angle this to where you can see what I'm doing, and we can move accordingly. So this is my cabinet. This originally started out as a Carvin 410. Everything in it was Carvin. Since then, I've swapped out all the speakers to Seismic Audio 10s to each one. And then I think this is a Pyramid tweeter that was there. And it was one of the cheaper ones that were on the market. So, whatever. It's a tweeter. But the speakers themselves have held out really good, and they've held out so well that I didn't even notice that I didn't have the tweeter in the cabinet anymore working. So that's always good, you know. Of course, if you do a lot of slap stuff, eventually you notice. But for me, doing what I do, I didn't happen to notice at all. So now I'm actually doing the swap for a working tweeter to add some hi-fi sound in my slap tone. And hopefully whenever I do videos and stuff like that, you'll be able to hear the difference. At least that's the hope. I'm not sure it's actually going to work, but that's the idea. So this is the broken tweeter. That's out of there. You have the positive and the negative. I'm going with the pile driver. That's here. It's supposed to be 300 watts. Variable between 8 ohms and 4 ohms selectively. Hopefully that works out. I've had one before and it worked out pretty good, but me just playing really loud, using an amp that's overpowered, making stuff happen, stuff happens. So hopefully everything works out, and we'll see. So got the hot, plug that in. Negative is a go. If I can get that in, it doesn't want to go in, it doesn't want to lock in. And then the tweeter side with the I might have to take some of the solder off of this because it has a capacitor in line, and I'm not going to be using the capacitor, so I I can really get rid of it. And stuff like that. And I bent this a little bit, so let me do some alterations to open this up so I can accept it. Hopefully it works out. Okay, I seem to be doing okay. That's good. Put y'all in the mix. Put y'all in here. Put it in the spot it's supposed to be. And hopefully everything works out. If you do any component changes, it really should kind of be that easy. Because this isn't the original hardware that came with the cabinet, it isn't exactly how it should be, but hopefully there is something that I can screw into to make it stick. And I don't have to worry about re-drilling holes because I can't remember the last time I had to do this. So it's going into something. So it seems I'm okay. So before I lock this down, let me do a experiment to see if I actually have what I'm looking for with the base. And I'm going to choose a base that I haven't done the review on. I'm going to use this one. And we will see how this thing goes. So plug her in. And plug her in. And then, so volume is on 3, about. I'm not really sure I hear the tweeter doing its thing, so I am going to pull this out again, make sure nothing has come loose. Hopefully it hasn't. Hopefully. And then if it has, I'll fix it. If it has not, then I'll hear that whenever I start doing slap stuff. So yeah. So trying to find the area. No, it looks like it's actually connected. So I don't know. Blue is hot. So blue goes over here. So I'll plug you up lightweight, and then I plug you see any. Maybe this isn't high powered enough. So let me go here. Let me go into this Aguilar and power you up. They're both plugged in at the present moment. So mute, plug in, unmute, treble. Nothing is plugged in there. And do not do what I'm doing, by the way. Nope. Pretty sure it goes like this. Yep, that's how it goes. Okay, so that's there. And then that is there. Okay, so fit it in. And turn it around. And screw to the actual tighten. And I do apologize for those that are watching this and they're like, but you're not answering my questions. I'm gonna get to it. I promise you I will get to it. Just want to go ahead and lock this project down. And then I don't have to worry about it. And then we should be good. So from there, yeah, that's it. Yeah, we good now, baby. Alright, so turn master down, treble down. We good here. Let's go here. And then let's go back to the old school. Because life is simpler when you don't have to deal with hi-fi. So that's one thing I won't have to deal with. And I dropped the hanger. So that's a thing. And here is the top. Yep. Put you here and there. And I can hang you back up. We're good here. And then I can bring down. I will bring down you. Yes. And we are done with the 410 tweeter install. So that's what we've been doing. For those that are just joining, sorry I haven't been doing any correspondence. This was an impromptu kind of bass hang, just chill session, whatever. And yeah, that's what we're doing. I just swapped out the tweeter on my 410 cabinet. I've been meaning to do it for the past 2 weeks. Just never got around to it. And I figured, I was just going to be watching One Piece tonight anyway. So Might as well do something productive and then say what's up to y'all while I'm doing it. So that's where we are. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what y'all been talking about since I have not been paying attention. Let's see. Bully tipsy. I'm not. What up, Bully? What's happening? Big dog. Lifelong fan. Appreciate it. Haven't been doing this for a lifelong time, but I understand. So Bully, what's going on, Colin? Again, always blue. It ain't like this though. What up, L? Okay, okay. I see Houston for sure, for sure. My daughter loves that. I can dig it. I like what you're doing. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Let's go. Okay. I never realized how different bass and guitar operate as instruments despite looking very similar. Very true. Different animals. Very true as well. How can I refine a double thumb technique? Okay. I want to learn it, but it's hard. Okay, cool. Then Walrus hops in at proper skank. It's very simple. Actually, just grow an extra thumb and bingo. I mean, you could do that, but if you can't do that, then you should watch what I'm gonna do a little bit later on. Hopefully, I can help you out. If you're still watching this, this is to proper skank. Nothing, doing nothing. Explain the tone difference between that Aguilar amp and others. Okay, will do. New bass player here. Love the channel. Thank you so much, Chris. Appreciate it. Hello. Bryce is 77. I think I'm caught up now. Okay, so um let's start with the amp situation. So I've always liked how the tone hammer makes a bass sound. It adds a this like a piece of coloring, like a modern piece of coloring to the bass tone. And it's something that I really can't put into words. It just makes everything sound compact together and on purpose. So it makes everything sound modern as well, just by itself. It's just the modeling of the amp. So whenever I heard it the first time, I was like, yes, that's exactly what I want my bass sound to be. I want it to be, even though it's not on purpose, everything that y'all hear most of the time is just me playing, just having it out, just shedding type stuff, shedding ideas. But how the Aguilar makes me feel as I hear it and as it's played to you, it's everything I do is intentional. It doesn't add like a fake piece to what I'm doing. It gives me it gives me the feel I want without me knowing that I want that feel. So it's a taste thing. Some people are Ampeg cats. Some cats are like Mark Bass. You know what I'm saying? I know that if I'm gonna get sponsored by somebody as far as amplification, the two companies that like ring out to me are Gailey and Kruger and Aguilar. Just off top from what I've heard, like I played TC Electronic stuff. They're cool, they're fine, but there's just something about a GK cab, like a 412 with a 1001 RB. I'll take that all day in every situation possible. Only problem is the cabinet is hard as heck to lug around. That's the only problem. So, um, but as far as sound, like if that was like a stationary cab, 412, and that's all I had to push my sound out to everybody. 412, 1001 RB Mark III GK. That's what I would go to first. Second, I'll go Aguilar Tone Hammer 500, two SL 112 cabs, because that's the sound It has the same type of hi-fi sound, clarity, expression type situation in it. That's just me though. So it's kind of hard to describe what I'm talking about while I'm talking about it, but it's a thing that once you have it, you know when you lost it. So that's what I would say. Um, so that was to Brooks Smith. Now let's go back to proper skank. How can I refine a double thumb technique? I would practice string skipping, and I'll try to move this down so you can see what I'm doing with my thumb. So string skipping is basically uh, doing a lick and then moving your thumb, just like moving them, doing different cadences of what you're doing. So let me turn this on so you can hear the sound of what I'm doing while I'm doing it. Is it plugged in? This isn't even plugged in. I be tripping. All right, should be live now. So basically, stream skipping is so you would do okay, and then once you get that, then you start working double thumb. So it's basically just practicing. So the faster you can do that, the easier the double thumb technique will be, and the less you have to think about your right hand to do your left hand stuff. So uh, you know what I'm saying? With the double thumb, you can do it a number of ways. Some people do it this way. Some people do it this way, and they use it like a pick. I guess for as fast as you go, you would then adjust your thumb to move quicker because you kind of start scratching here, right? So So yeah. Hopefully that answered your question. Let's see. So, okay, so explain the tonal difference. Did that. New bass player here. Congrats, Chris. Let's see what you're saying though. Love the channel. Thank you so much. Bryce is 77. Hello. Hey, how you doing? Walrus well. Yeah, just tune in to the Big Dog Bully the Kid. He's got you covered, guys. Great stuff. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Bryce is I subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. What cabs are you running with the tone hammer? The only two cabs I own are this custom cab, which is Seismic Audio 410s, and now a Pile tweeter. I literally, if you go back to the beginning of this video, I literally opened this package. I literally opened this package and put this tweeter in my cabinet. So that's what I'm running right now. I have 3 backups because it was cheaper to buy 3 of them rather than just spend $19 and buy one. Spent $40 and bought 4. You know. So if I blow this one, then I got some options. You know what I'm saying? And without the tweeter, it still sounds good. So sounds good. So I'm fine either way it goes. And everything is pretty much flat except this treble and this master. Yeah. A piece of me wants to boost the attenuator switch, but I don't want to blow these things out when I just got it in there. So let's see what it does. Anyway, yeah. I'd be using this with my TH500 and a 1001 RBI2. Okay, cool. Love the videos, man. Keep up the awesome work. Thank you so much, Brad. Watched the video a few weeks ago, and you said you were out of Oklahoma. Yeah, I live in Tulsa. I live in Tulsa. Would be awesome to come see a gig of yours. Keep on rocking. Okay, cool. Brad McDonald. If you want to watch me play, I play at Life Church at Midtown every Sunday morning. This is to Brad McDonald specifically. Life Church, life.church, Midtown. There's 4 services on Sunday, 8, 10:30, 11, wait, 8, 10:30, 11:30, and then 1. I want to say that's the times, but fact check me. But I'll be there every Sunday, period. Especially now, we're going to be going into the Christmas season. So there's going to be multiple services on Saturday, Sunday, and Tuesday if y'all want to drop by. I am in Tulsa. I'm a regular person. Just don't be weird and we can just kick it. Just please don't be weird because there are a lot of cats that are strange out there. And I'm just a regular cat. Like, you see me on YouTube, y'all watch me. All right, cool. But I'm just a regular person. I'm not anybody special. I'm not Victor Wooten. I'm not Scott Devine. I'm not freaking Lizzo or Cardi B. Just be yourself. You don't have to like say you a fan or anything like that. Just be like, hey, I came here because of your channel. What's going on? And I'll chop it up with you for as long as the conversation strikes, man. Just because I've met some people and they were all right. It's just they put me on a pedestal that I'm like, I'm not that dude, man. I'm just a regular cat. Like I'm a regular dude. Anybody can do what I'm doing right now. Just so happened I did it before you started. And I have people that like the type of content I put out. You know what I'm saying? But this who you see, Bully the Kid, is actually Alan Brown, man. This isn't what I do for a living. This is what I do for recreation. This is what I do to, hang out with cats and stuff like that. Like this isn't my job. This is something that I do for fun. And I'm just a regular cat, man. Just be cool and we can chill. Like it's fine. It's completely fine. We can meet at a Whataburger. You know what I'm saying? I'll give me a 9-piece and then get some fries and some gravy. And we can just chop it up. Like I'm completely cool with that. But like I met some people and they like fanboyed out. And it's not what's up. It is not what's up. Because number one, the person you think I'm gonna be, you think I'm gonna be Kanye? I am not Kanye. I'm not even uh Nick Cannon or Paul Wall. I'm just Alan, bro. What you see is literally who I am. Just don't just be you, man. That's all I can ask. Just talk to me like I'm your homeboy that you met in class. That's all I ask. Please just be your homeboy. Because I have no switch that I could turn on and be like, yeah, what's going on? It's Alan Bryan K. Bully the Kid. I don't have that switch. This is literally something I remember to say when I start a video. And then that's just the slogan. That's the tag that gets me comfortable to talk about whatever I'm finna talk about. It's not a character. This what you see is really me. So just be easy, be cool, and then yeah, you can meet me. I'm in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I play at Life Church on the weekends, Midtown. You want to find me? You want to show up? Show up. I'll be there. I guarantee you, I'll be there. I don't care. So yeah. Let's see. I'm sorry if I like rambled on and on and on about that, but I've had a few people I've met. It's like, yo, I'm in Tulsa right now. Where you at? And I'm like, I'm at work. I need you to meet me at this spot. Okay, can you be there till 5:30? Cause I'm at work till 5. So so yeah. What gauge strings is a general go-to that's decent for your average genres? I play a 5 string most times, and it goes 125 to 45. I think that's a medium light, but that's my general go-to 125 to 45 or 125 to 50. I don't really feel any difference between that smaller gap of string, but generally 125. The nut doesn't allow for 130, so 125, 120 to 45 or 40. That's generally what I play. Hi from Portland, Oregon. What's going on? That's to Ron Carr. What's happening? Oh, I talked to you earlier on the thing on Sunday. What other nights and times do you have a live chat besides Sunday? I found you by accident tonight. Keep up the good work. Um, Tonight was literally what you said, an accident. I was just chilling and I wanted to put in my Twitter in this cab just for S&G, just to see what was going on with it. And it just so worked out that a lot of cats popped up, 17 of y'all right now. And this is where we are. I'm not, I don't have anything planned per se. I just wanted to put this tweeter in, and I still have to do some work on it. I think I have to like get it like set in there because I don't feel like I'm getting the response I want from this tweeter. Yeah, it's not responding like I would want it to. I guess it is. I guess it's fine. But it isn't giving me like the overbearing hiss that I'm used to. So maybe that's a good thing. Um, and I didn't notice anything before I put the tweeter in, so I guess that's cool too. So, only reason why I started this live right now is because I want to put the tweeter in and to say what's up to everybody that's like a faithful to the channel. Thank y'all so much. So, the more y'all show up, the more y'all watch the videos, the more I can do stuff like this and actually like talk to y'all real time, relatively real time because I get sidetracked easily. Let's see. Okay. What's good, bro? This is from Anthony Vasquez. What's good, bro? Been watching you for a minute. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. With the many bases you own, hmm. How often do you play each one? What's your favorite? And what base do you wish you had? With the many bases you own, how often do you play each one? I play each one probably twice every month, at least. At least. Um, what's your favorite? My favorite right now is probably Ezra and Bombshell or Bomby. So these are the two newest ones. Ezra is a really hot. I mean, she's pretty, but the pickups and the electronics are really hot. So I've been really digging those on the sound system for Live Church. And Bomby, I just put in a preamp. I just put in an Audair preamp in Bomby. So I've been digging those. As far as passive basses go, I have a Blue Burst Glary bass, and this is a Glary bass. That's a Glary bass. But I have a Blue Burst Glary bass that I put a Seymour Duncan pickup in, and then redid the shielding, and that thing sounds great. So my go-tos are basically Ezra and Bomby, but if I had to choose a passive bass to play a gig, I probably choose the Blue Burst joint. So hopefully that answered your question. And what bass do you wish you had? Bass I wish I had is actually two. Uh, my signature bass, I wish I had that one already, which is a P bass slash humbucker. That's gonna be a monster. Aside from that is the Rickenbacker 4003. That's another bass I wish I had, and it's only because a lot of cats feel like you can't do slap on a Rickenbacker for whatever reason. But if I own the bass, I'm gonna slap it. That's gonna happen. So I feel like I'm gonna make that a thing whenever I get it. It's gonna anytime you see that bass, no, some funky type of slap solo is about to proceed afterwards. So that's a bass I wish I had, the Rickenbacker 4003. Aside from my signature joint that's supposed to come out in 2020. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Um, are you saying that you aren't John Entwistle? No, I'm not. What the hell, man? Absolutely not. I'm not. Not even close. He's a professional musician. I'm a musician on holiday. Brad McDonald. Okay, awesome. I know exactly where that is. Nothing weird. I play pretty regularly around the local rock scene, and people can get weird for sure. Yes, it's really cool. You take the time to help people wanting to learn, hope to be able to do that someday. Cool, man. I don't know why, but I feel like your name is familiar. So if you do meet me in person, I do look forward to chopping it up with you. If you are close by, I don't want to put you out your way or whatever. Also, you can find me on Facebook or Instagram. Instagram under bully underscore the kid, BULLY underscore THAKIDD. THAKIDD is one word. Bully underscore the kid as one word. You can find me there, or you can find me as Alan Brown in Facebook in Tulsa. And y'all can message me and I'll respond back too, because I'm not anybody special. I'm just me. So if y'all want to talk to me outside of this, I don't care. Sure, go for it. I say this every video. My name is Alan Brown, aka Bully the Kid. So I told y'all where I live. I told you my actual government issue. So if you wanted to find me, you could find me. So I'm not hiding anything. I'm not a YouTuber for a job. I'm a YouTuber for a hobby, or I'm a YouTuber for release. Like this is a departure from my everyday today struggle. So anytime I get to talk to y'all is a blessing. And I thank each one of the 17 cats that are watching right now for, hanging out with me. Thank y'all so much. Okay. My Ibanez Micro Bass 5 string came in yesterday. Congratulations. I like it. Just need to get it set up. Yeah. Um, you can do the setup yourself, actually. And I will tell you how to do your initial setup right now. So, whenever you get the bass, I should probably make this a video. And I probably will, because a lot of cats won't watch this live because it's live. And I need to make a video how to set up your bass. Matter of fact, I think I've already made a video called How to Set Up Your Bass. But if you haven't watched that, I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now how you do it. So you take the piece where the body meets the neck of the guitar. So let's take this string here. This is where the neck and the body meet. You're going to be looking along. So you press down. I'm actually pressing here because there's a solid connection there. And you're looking at the fifth fret to see how much space you have between it being naturally resting. Keep in mind my finger's still on fret. Naturally resting, and uh, the space between the string and the fret. Now, if you have more than 2 to 3 pieces of paper space between the string and the fret, then that means your neck itself is bowed like this. So you need to straighten your neck out, and then you need to do this whole thing again. Once you have it to where it's like 1 piece of paper thin, then you move down to your saddles here. And then it becomes a game of how low or what's comfortable for me to play so that it doesn't buzz out anywhere on the neck, and I can still do what I want to do when I want to do it. So for me, the little bow in the neck actually helps me out with the height of the saddles on the base itself. So I actually like it how it is now. Like for me, it's everything I want. So yeah, it's exactly where I want it, but that's just me. So takes a while to figure out what's comfortable for you. So there's that. Okay, do you watch Johnny Long? Yes, I do. If so, did you see his new Plum Crazy Purple? No, I did not. At least not as of yet. I haven't seen one of his videos in a while, so I might not have the notification bell on. And if y'all watch my videos, go ahead and hit the notification bell, and as well, hit the like button because it helps me do videos like this more often. You got soul, my brother. Thank you so much, Warriors. That's all you need. Soul and the will to learn. Thank you so much. Uh, Thanks for your response. Do you think beginners can learn how to play bass at a high level from YouTube videos, or is a private instructor needed? No, because I didn't have YouTube or a private instructor. All my knowledge came from playing at church and playing at different churches to hear different basses to get different ideas. It's all really the creative process. So you don't know what's possible until somebody actually gives a piece of the idea that it is possible. So with that being said, a lot of the stuff I do as far as me doing like muscle movements and a lot of runs and stuff that sound like hella polished and stuff like that. Most of those ideas are just uh, shapes that I've found to work at a certain time that I know will work within a certain groove. So I'll give you on a 4-string bass, I'll give you an idea of what I am talking about. So let's pull you out, and then let's go to the most basic of basic. Um, and I will put you back here, and you chill, you stay right there. So I have a 4-string bass, a $75 bass guitar. I'll plug you in. Only thing changed on this bass is the pick guard cover. That's it. So this is how the bass comes. GlaryMusic.com, $75 or $69 if you catch it on sale. So for those that are looking for a new bass for cheap, that actually sounds pretty good, look no further. Okay, so I'll be playing the idea like basic. Even simpler. This is what it is. This is what the bass line is. thing though. Same groove. Same groove. Transition. Same groove though. Same groove. So you take small pieces that you know and just add random stuff in just to see if it works. And that's basically how I started to come up with my random licks and stuff like that. So like I was playing, like, right? Take tone out. What can I do to this? Okay. So I have that shape. Okay, so I move it. That sounds cool. Okay, so now I know that my rhythm, I'm gonna end up landing back onto this one, right? So I do this. I'll do it again. Right? But I'm still back to the same. I'm just adding in that chord that goes to it. Same chord, just move to a different spot. Right? Okay? Yeah. Hopefully I can answer a few more questions like that. Let's see. La 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 la. So that was to Anthony. No, you do not need private instructor lessons. But if you feel more comfortable with somebody teaching you what to do, then by all means go and get instruction. I didn't learn that way. I learned by listening to music and then just sitting there with it, trying to learn it. Do you have advice for jazz auditions? Yeah, I have advice. Keep your pocket deep and keep your mind open because there is a lot of stuff that's going to happen to you while you're doing a jazz audition that you need to just be able to adapt to on the fly. Like there are people who just lab transitions and they just flow transitions into transitions, and you just have to have an open mind because you don't know where it's going. You may have the simple structure, but if you aren't flowing with them and you let them know, hey, I'm a pocket bass player, then they can adjust what they're doing as far as creativity and then complement what you have as long as you have a solid base. So keep your concept structure very solid and you'll go far playing bass in sessions. I needed to step up my bass. The buzz is annoying, but the truss rod is stuck and I'm afraid to break it. If you don't want to deal with it, you got $75. You're gonna buy some shoes. Buy this bass. Or you don't like precision basses? Buy that jazz bass. It's $75. That's the solution. And or mess with the truss rod. If you break it, you can buy another bass for the same price it would cost to get it repaired. So either you get it professionally done and let them mess with it, or you buy the bass I'm telling you and then do the adjustment there. But either way, you're gonna be happy. So go for it. The main thing is the fact that you're playing a bass and you're playing music, and that's soothing to the soul. At least for me, it is. Hopefully, it is for you. I feel very callous. Like I'm not very realistic in my responses because that was a very non-realistic response to a stimuli for somebody that's actually really worried about messing up his bass. Um, so let me go back. I would do very small adjustments, very small adjustments, and see what your bass can tolerate. Most of the time, it can tolerate a lot more than you think, and makes no sense to be unhappy with the playability of your bass if you are scared to fix it. So try to fix it. I feel like that was a little bit better. Okay. Instructions needed for technique, whether it comes from one on one in person or by watching YouTube videos. That's an idea. Not necessarily true because YouTube didn't exist when I first started playing, so that can't be completely true. Sometimes that old P bass tone is where it's at, man. That's very true. Hey, Alan, I'm being easy. I appreciate that, man. That's the best way to be. I mess around with it now. Okay, I can dig it. This bass is a soothing pursuit. It's also a powerful instrument that can channel a lot of energy. Very true. It doesn't matter if WD-40 is sprayed in the truss rod. LOL, not a professional. I would think that it would matter because that's wood, and lubricating oil is going to do exactly what it's made to do. So it's we don't when you spray it down there and stuff, I don't know what it's going to do to the fretboard neck. I wouldn't suggest you spray WD-40 like that, but I would suggest that you actually try to like loosen it to get the truss rod moving, and then tighten it, and then loosen it, and then tighten it, and then try to get it to where you want it to be. But don't spray liquids down there because I feel like that's wood. So I feel like it's going to mess up some stuff just on the strength, just up top, just on the strength of it being wood, and it's not like a metal. You know what I'm saying? Wood is more malleable than metal is. So if you spray lubricating oil or lubricating liquid, that's going to damage some stuff, and it might be permanent. So I wouldn't suggest you spraying WD-40 down there. That's just me though. Hey man, does a bass head have to be less wattage than the bass cab? It's really a continuing topic for me. No, the bass head only has to. Okay, so I'm gonna give you two scenarios. This is to I blind or one blind samurai or I blind samurai. Um, if you buy a head and it says a max rating, that's at 4 ohms. Most bass cabinets that you buy are 8 ohms. So you can basically take that max rating and cut it in half. That's basically what you can do. that most bass cabinets are 8 ohms or less. They are prescribed as 4 ohm cabinets, in which case you then have to buy a bass head that can match the bass cabs max at 4 ohms. So like, I'm gonna give you an exact example, real time, right now. This is what we got right now. So for this little bitty amp, it says it's supposed to be 200 watts at 4 ohms, right? Cool. I also looked online and it says that it's 120 watts at 8 ohms. So if you have a cabinet that only can handle 200 ohms, or it can only handle 200 watts at uh, 8 ohms, then you're perfectly fine because you're within the restriction of this. However, if your cabinet is 4 ohms and it can only handle 200 watts, then this could possibly be a problem for you at max volume. Most cats don't run their amps at max volume because of headroom and stuff, being able to just tune just a little bit more. So you may not have that problem, but I will say whenever you're actually looking for a new cabinet and you're looking for a new head, the max values that you see, like a Rumble 500, that's 500 watts at 4 ohms. Most cabinets are 8 ohms, and you have to watch what cabinet you buy because you'll get half the volume. And in effect, if you buy a whole Rumble system, like the Rumble 8, I think it's a Rumble 800 or a Rumble 700 right now, and then you get the 410s, and then you get a 115, that is the full capacity of what that amp can push out, because now you have one cable going to the amp at 8 ohms and then another cable going to the amp at 8 ohms parallel. It's seeing at the amp, it's seeing 4 ohms, so it's giving you the full max value of the amplifier. um but if you only have one cab and it says 8 ohms, you might as well take that number and basically cut it in half or cut it in 66% or so. That's the breakdown for most amps. So I think with my Rumble Stage 800, I think it was 500 watts at 8 ohms. So basically 500 watts with no help. And then when I added another cabinet, be it that 4 ohms or 8 ohms, then once you do the switch on the back of the amp, it can then source the full capacity of the amplifier system, which is 800 watts. So it does work. It is a thing. If you want to watch the video where I do extension cabinets, type in Fender Rumble extension options on my channel, and that video will pop up. So I've done a few shows with the full out, like for real. I did Cypher at Tulsa Mayfest, and it was the 210s that was in the cabinet, and then it was a 10 and a 15 that it was sitting on top of, and it was stomping. I didn't have to amplify it. It was just pushing air, just giving me everything I wanted. So that's one thing you have to be cognizant of. That's one thing you have to be conscious of. Let's see. Okay, so I answered you. Anthony Vasquez, have you checked out Julia Plays Groove? She has some serious groove in pocket. I have, and I thought about doing a collab video with her, or just like taking one of her groove videos and put some bass on it. But we will have to see, because that's an ordeal. That's a thing I'll have to actually try to do. That was a person that was at the person the issue. Don't know what you're saying. Both responses are fine. I'll take my excuse to buy another bass. I can dig it. Do you have advice for soloing improv on bass? Yes, I do. It sounds like I'm just playing a scale when I'm doing it. Um, I'm gonna come back to you. This is too elemental panda. I'm gonna come back to you. The truth is, YouTube is new reality. I learn like you by watching others and learning. Yes, my background is formal, having majored in music, but not on a bass. Must know structure, which is learned. Okay, I guess I can understand that. Do you need a full amp? Excuse me. Let's see. Do you need a full amp or can you just play most gigs with a DI? I can, but not every gig I play has a house. I don't have an amp yet. I'm just using amplitude for my bass. Okay. I'm questioning whether I need an amp at all. Your thoughts? I would get a Rumble 40 if you just need like a small practice amp. If you would like a small practice amp, if you don't want a practice amp, I would get a MPEG 2 bass and then plug your headphones into that bad boy. Plug your phone into the device and then do what you want to do that way. If you need to know a review of that or how it works, check my channel. I go through how the whole device works. It's $40. So that's an option. You could do both. Like I have a rolling cube, which is four 3-inch drivers. It has a plug-in input and it has a metronome, multiple sound inputs, and amp modeling. Like 9 different amps, and it has like chorus like effects on it as well that you can put on there. You can do that. That costs $279. So you can pick up one of those, and that'll give you some tone, some sound that you want to do, like not just in your headphones, but out loud and stuff. It's all on you. La, 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 la. I'm not playing gigs, but using amplitude now to practice while watching. Okay, I can dig it. Yes, pushing air is key. My OSWR rig will blow out candles. I can dig it. How's SR P7? Thinking of getting it. You should probably do that. You should definitely do that. I would suggest you do that. You should do that quickly. Matter of fact, go ahead and buy that now because that may be the only bass you need. Like I got all these, and if I want a bass that I have to play multiple genres with, that's the one I get. That one. Yep. Only thing I do is change the strings to make sure they fresh. But right now, I got these red joints on it, and they look real good. So I've been leaving those on there for the past few months. But yeah, that's one of my favorites. Close second is that one. Close third is that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where I'm at right now. 5, which is that one. But this is the second gen of that one. So yeah. Um, as far as me grabbing a bass, that's what I go towards. Stuff like that. So y'all can take it how you want to. Then we can move forward, baby. All right. So we got 17 cats in here. I need each one of y'all to tell me what is your favorite bass? Not a bass that I have, but what is your dream bass? Tell me about it because I'd love to hear it. Give y'all some time to get that together. Now let's go back over here into the Aguilar. You plugged in still? Not plugged in still. There we go. So you're plugged in. You're there. Anyway, that was a little bit of this Christmas. I guess. Let's see. I was hoping that y'all would actually put some information up here so I can talk about it. My dream is honestly a Music Man Stingray with some flats. Why would you do that? I absolutely love the Joe Dart sort of sound. Okay, I can dig that, but why would you choose a Music Man, which is usually bridge heavy and really bitey, and put flats on it? I feel like that's might as well get a jazz bass. I've got my dream bass. Okay, I can dig it. Fender American Elite Jazz Bass. Okay, cool. Feel like you paid a lot of money for it. I can dig that. Still wish I bought the Rickenbacker when they first came out. Ron, we're not going to even talk about that, baby. Five string fretless, pretty good at playing at blues, jazz, and R&B. Haven't found it yet though. Okay. My main bass is the Ibanez SR305M. All right, it's pretty solid. I played with other basses before, but I think I like anything Ibanez or SR series. They are pretty nice. I would definitely suggest you go ahead and step up to the 500 series. You can get them Bartolini pickups and preamp because they are a freaking real good. I was going to get the TMB 100, but I think I will wait it out. I need to find a bass. Okay, I can dig that. Federa. Mm, big money. Uh, that is active and passive. Okay. Did just buy a Sterling Music Man Ray 35.5 and it's sick. So much punch. Very true. I can dig it. I've been getting back to playing basketball for 45 years. Congrats. I recently bought a made in Mexico Fender Player Series P bass with a maple neck and I love it. It's the bass I've always wanted as a kid but couldn't afford back then. Very true. Very true. Crazy thing is, most of these basses that I have, actually all of them, they're all under $600. Like every single one of them. That's one of the more expensive ones, and that one was 550 when I got it. 400, 400. Actually, 150 or 160 when I bought it. 400, 199 free because that was my first bass. 400 $329, 75 bucks. 75 bucks. Um, let's go over here and let's just keep it going. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not? So I said 329. This is this is the SX. So this is 150, 99, 129. What's over there? That is, I have no idea what you are. What are you? Oh, this is the six string rose rosewood, six string rosewood. Those are, that one is 169. That one is, that is an Ibanez 105. That one was 249. That one was 500. This guitar was 129. That was 199. So all of them are relatively cheap. You don't have to spin a grip to get a good sounding guitar. You just have to have the dedication to make your skills match what you have. The more you know. Yeah. And then I have another Epiphone Thunderbird that's supposed to be in this slot right here that I'm putting this bass in. And that one cost me $299. So all my basses don't cost that much. They all don't cost that much. But altogether, they were great. I wanted to try to play a Dingwall. Likewise, I want one. The ignition joint, the 5 string. But I've played a Music Man in a suite. Very true. What do you prefer more, a humbucker or a single coil? Humbucker. That's what I prefer. Um, what up, Fred? Hey, what's up in the career? You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, we out here, baby. Had to create a channel real quick so I can chat. I can dig it. I can dig that. And I appreciate you, Carrie. It's a little cat. He's Sigma out of Tulsa. You know what I'm saying? And he's a bass player. He's a nice bass player, too. Actually plays the kit, too. Nice on both of them. You know what I'm saying? Carrie, you should make music. You got a whole room that you got, like, equipment in. You should start your YouTube channel because you actually nice and stuff. If I had that many bases, I better be gigging. I do gig, and this channel has more than paid for all these bases, so I'm fine. I could literally just have one. I would literally just have that one, and I'd be fine. And I still do everything I'm doing now, but God has blessed me to be gifted this year with like 7 bass guitars that I did not have to pay for, or I only had to pay a partial sum, maybe shipping for. Those two is what I had to pay shipping for. And other than those two, I received probably 4 other basses for free. So God's blessed me. It wasn't my intention to be collecting it like this. I just bought the hangers so that I can put them all up on the wall. And it makes for a really strong dynamic for me to be back here like this and doing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that could be a thumbnail. I just want YouTube to catch that as a thumbnail. Yeah. Learn to solder. Yes. I have a Yamaha. Yes, you do. That I'm ready for you to do an upgrade on. I want some banging pickups. Is it a 5 string? I can't remember. If it's a 4 string, I actually got a plug with Seymour Duncan, and I'm actually looking at P pickups and jazz pickups and a preamp. So You do have a grip. Eh, Warwick thumb. I can dig that. That's a nice bass. What do you? What's a good cheap effects pedal you recommend? That's to Martin J. Okay. Good cheap effects pedal I recommend. Depends on what you want to do. Because I'm funk, I'm gonna go with the envelope filter. You probably catch this for probably about $40, $50 on Amazon. Envelope filter will open your mind to a whole bunch of grooves that you didn't know you knew. Just gonna throw that out there. Uh, this lends itself to rock. This is a fuzz pedal and stuff. That lends itself to rock and the such. Uh, but if I could suggest a pedal that every bass player needs to have, and they want to like learn stuff on their own with no other input, I would suggest this. This is a looper pedal. So you can play one chord and you can do a whole bunch of solos over it, however many voicings, and it locks in that sound. All you have to have is a good sense of time and know what you're doing when you do it. So the first pedal I would suggest any bass player have is the Ditto Looper. You know, this cost me $43. I got it off Reverb. Yes. Other than that, second pedal would be the envelope filter. Third pedal would probably be like a fuzz or an octave. More than likely an octave, so I can do solo stuff and still have low end. But in that order, that's what I would choose. Let's see. I need some videos to put up now. I know, and you will show me the way. That's very true. If you want help, definitely. Actually, you can come through here. I got number room, and I got multiple bass amps. So if you want to get through and you want to do like a lesson, we can do those in real time. Like I got two bass amps right here. They chilling, like stacked on top of each other. I'm in the tone hammer, and I got that one right there. I got a bass cabinet that's chilling in my washroom. So you want to come through? Come on through, baby. Come on through. It's all go mob. Yes, 5 string for sure. Okay. I have a fretless 1964 EKO 995 violin bass. Okay. Great hollow body backyard jammer. You do not need to be jamming in a backyard with a violin bass. You need to have that hung up. Where's my English? Somewhere very nice as a studio bass, because that's, if it's that old, you don't need to be jamming on it at all. It's 50 years old. Freaking 60 something years old. You don't want to be jamming, baby. You want to be smooth breezing that thing. Retire that girl. Let her chill. That's why I barely play on my girl right here. She's older than me. She's like 36. I'm not gonna be out here just slapping in the flailing away on her. She's done her time. She has survived me as a child, and that's more than any bass should have to endure. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Love your instruments. That's what I'm saying. Let's see. If you don't mind, could you help me with soloing improv? Okay, I don't mind, and I can. You should definitely do another video. Let's see. Let's just pick up a bass. I haven't messed with you in a while. Let's just go with the other glary. Right? 4 string, right? All right, cool. Um, Plug her in. Good to go. And we are alive. Okay. So soloing. Let's say your groove is a 1-4-5. So you're doing this. Right? Which is also Illy from T.I.'s Paper Trail album. Same notes, just a different rhythm. Okay. First thing I'm gonna introduce you to or throw out there is a pentatonic scale. Very simple. Same shape, just moved over a different root note. So octave, octave. Same shape. Okay. That's the first thing I would do. Same beat or the same progression. Okay. I'm going to focus now on my right hand. So same progression. Boom. Okay. 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 Now I'm going to focus on my right hand doing ghost notes in the such, right? So I'm just raking. So so two ideas. 2 ideas, 2 separate techniques. That's that. I'm going to go ahead and end this. There's only 8 cats here. For the 8 cats that are here, could y'all hit the like button for me? Thank y'all so much. Hopefully y'all do it. Could y'all do it? Please. Thank you. Thank you. Awesomeness. Um, yeah, I'm gonna end it like this. And I will see y'all Sunday at 7 p.m. Thank y'all so much. Love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Peace.